to the 43-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Purdy now on second down. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brock Purdy taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Niners have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Nixon now from his end zone.
Hey, Bound, you said you could respect that over McCaffrey or Debo or even Kill.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
On third down, Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative.
That's that meter they're about. That was the meter about.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. One last shot now for Love. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. His time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey,
yeah, 3 and 6. You right.
But we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Man, they had my time. They ain't playing defense. I was like, what the world? I'm gonna check my roster, man. That was crazy. I was like, man. Okay.
Nobody do it better than me, not incredibly. I do this competitively, uneditably. These falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry about their future like I'm here to snatch their children. That line was brilliant. How I'm not already in the millions. Am I not the picture of resilience? Why they just got patience? Hyping all this lane. No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same. This is what I'm in on industry games. I'm convinced that nobody is speaking my language. I'ma get it, so listen close when I say this. After every feel stain Cause this the type of beat that get the whole crowd marching. Time to shut it down, we made the whole town Spartan. I'm from outer space, so all my homegirls Martian. It's about to get critical. This moment is pivotal. Here to feed the
Yeah, we do. On December 3rd.
we gon' make it grimy. Devil get behind me. Told you I'm the best. I done said it with my chest. So
They're gonna be the showdown. Cause if they lose to the Chiefs, shoot, then they gotta play the Cowboys, and then they gotta play the Cowboys in a couple weeks. Then they play the Cowboys. I want to say they play Cowboys in a couple weeks. Or, I know that I'm talking about the Eagles. The Eagles play the Cowboys coming up soon. So they might play them after we play them. Let me see. I'm gonna look at their schedule. That's something bounce. Let me see. They got the Chiefs. The Eagles got the Chiefs, Bills, Niners, then Cowboys. Oh, they play them after we play them. So if we beat them, then they turn around and lose to the Cowboys. Man, then they got Seattle. Then they got the Giants, Cardinals, and Giants. They making the playoff. Huh? No. We already played the Cowboys. I'm talking about this the Eagles games. The Eagles, they play the Cowboys after they play us. So they play December the 10th in Dallas. That might be a loss. After playing us, man. Shit. Yeah, they're going to be a physical game, man. Going to be a physical game. Yeah. So we got the Cowboys. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Seahawks, Eagles, Seahawks, then the Cardinals, then the Ravens. We got the Ravens on Christmas Day. Commanders. Man, we got man after we got Seahawks, we got Tampa Bay, Seattle, Eagles, Seattle, Cardinals, and Ravens. Ravens, Commanders, and Rams in the season. Baltimore and the Eagles. Man, if Jason Wilson turns into a pumpkin, we gonna be good. Yeah, man. I think the Eagles had one loss, but they need a couple more losses to humble themselves. We don't been humble. We ain't believing the hype no more. I know when Trent Williams wasn't there and that toughness wasn't there. That toughness wasn't there. That physicality wasn't there because they were blitzing off the ends. I was like, man, can Brock Purdy breathe, please? But for taking all that pressure and taking all that heat, man, he did a good job though, man. You know, you got to understand this man's second year in the league.
focus, I'm locked in, man, I swear that I'm focused. These toes up in the drip, I bet they didn't notice. Air Force Ones got me walking like POTUS. God's house, so I know that I'm chosen. Drake with me, man, I feel like DeRozan. Left and right wrist equally frozen. All four pockets equally swollen. It's a sweep, what? It's a sweep, yeah. What? Acting like we ain't the ones, man, talking.
I did. I have to reach.
Diamond chains and a mink in the wind. All these rings on, you could tell I'm a winner. I'm a walking bucket like that boy out in dim. Got the pink slip for these whips, ain't no rim. Steady breaking records, give them something to remember. Money, power, and respect is so simple. What separate good and great is they mental. It's a sweep, what? It's a sweep, yeah. What? Acting like we ain't the ones, man, talk is cheap. Get that boy out of there. It's a sweep, get that boy out of there. It's a sweep, get that boy out of there. Hey, we ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps. Yes, sir. Sweet. We the midweek. I tend to smell BBS on my team. Money made rather, I'll never be beat. Got rid of Brunko, got SOTG. Deep in that juggle, came out with a meat. Got a trail like got 2K on my feet. Slide with the bros, I don't care what you think. 17 flash, gonna go in a blink. Hey. Wrist got no thirst, like what do you drink? Last of the real, yeah, my
Bro, so he gotta have something to protect his quarterback.
no TLC, I'm too lit, we can't creep. To Miami, I stay with that heat. Hopped on the jet, cause it's a fleet.
I be trying to tell McCoy talking about hey McCoy be trying to talk about they ain't a problem.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
Well, McCoy can't even talk about nobody's team.
NFC matchup lined up here.
The only reason he's talking about everybody's team because his team sucks.
Taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
About misery little company. Misery little company. Cause he follow my team more than I do.
The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up. And we are underway now from Santa Clara. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
I don't like this.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. Now he's loose at the 40. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift, 75 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, first and 10 at their own 18. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll get it in just short of the 45 at the 44. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Purdy now to throw. This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown! George Kittle, 56 yards. And the Niners are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talk about that's exactly how they drew it up? Because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellas up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Hurts. Got him in. It's Brown.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 82 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On second down, Swift. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. First down, and they go
I missed him.
Swift again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Burt sets up to throw it. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got it at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Hurts to throw.
Man, ain't no way. What?
Touchdown, Eagles.
That's everybody manned up.
Scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in
You had so many. You had everybody over. I ain't even run me.
They swung him out of there, and
You ain't run me. I was playing.
Just a little bit more.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on
Nah,
the
they
kick
ain't
away.
run me. Oh no, they just stood there.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
On first down, it's Purdy. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. Here's Purdy. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Taking it about the 16. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Swift. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Now a 3rd and 6. Smith catches left side. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 4, they got 8. And it results in a conversion on 4th down. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. They run out of the gun with Swift. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds across midfield at the 48.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 8.
63.
They'll set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Ray McLeod deep here for the Niners. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues. Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
Don't let us down. Right now, let's go get set. Build up momentum, offense. They can't stop us. Get set. Come on. Set.
In motion, the tight end. McCaffrey running up the middle. Reed Blankenship delivering the hit. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A second down throw for Purdy. Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Oh, nice one, bro.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
47-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Out of the gun now on third down. He throws there, incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gallop the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Back to throw, Purdy. Throw outside, McCaffrey's got it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Yeah, good half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Here's McLeod from his end zone.
Oh, come on.
Where he would have been had he gone down to an
Oh,
8-yard shy
man,
there at the
come on.
24.
Hey, I try to go and get it back
Ready
in
to
one
start
play.
their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And they work this well outfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Well, a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Man, no, I put throw away.
The Eagles get there for the sack. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
It's now 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and that'll keep this a 1-point game. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not, it's not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
I know. I agree with you.
And they'll get him down right
I'm
at
just
the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
That's why I don't gamble, man. That's why I do not gamble.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. But first down, Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 10.
Swift going to try up the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll look to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as
I
it
got
gets
away
this
with that
out to
one.
the 38-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, Fatal last words every time we hear that. Things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey.
Come on.
And he stopped immediately there. A third quarter now, a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 38-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw.
Yeah.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. Fighting through, he's got space. Still going. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 67 yards. And the Niners have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Purdy will throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play. Multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
To about the 40-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing is Hurts. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2nd down, here's Hurts. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to have it here just past the 25. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Throwing here, Purdy. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
Oh, no!
Turnover they needed, it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Good stuff, Bounce. Good stuff.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards on the play. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Gainwell looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Here's Hurts to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This throwing window's get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Eagles have taken a 4th quarter lead. Hurts will throw. And that's caught at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 26 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. He scored defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. There are not many guys who can blow up plays like Chase Young. He did it again there. But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Play action. Here's Hurts. On a bad time, ready for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Sometimes you get a first and goal, and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking,
I missed that.
we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Scott on the return out of the end zone.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Oh, yeah.
They'll find Swift out of the backfield. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
Being chased out left.
Pass complete, got him.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
They go play action with Hurts.
I missed.
This is Smith to the ground. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. A throw there,
Clip
but
on
that's
got
gonna
that pick.
wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now. Hurts.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot.
Good game.
And they turn it over.
Yeah, you got some raw calls, man.
Remaining, and you can just about put this one in the win column for the 49ers. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. On 1st down, it's Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now he's flushed out left. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Purdy sets up to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this.
Yeah, I'm going to go lay it down, but I got to go work in the morning.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed the division. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.